My name is Ed Smith. I'm the owner of Scuba Murcia, and I am a full cave instructor. I'm a PADI staff instructor and a TDI tech diving instructor as well. I first got into diving in the late 90s, 1998 I think, and I learned to dive in Thailand whilst I was traveling. I was obsessed with the water anyway, but I just didn't get an opportunity to learn to dive until then. My dad used to take me and my brother snorkeling when we were kids, actually here in Spain and in the south of France, so we were always in and out of the water, and I was obsessed with it. But it wasn't until I was in my early 20s that I actually took my first open water certification. When I first learned to dive, there was a few instructors that taught me, and I was like, wow, they've got the coolest job in the world. They get to go diving every day. And I thought, oh, maybe that could be something that I'll be interested in. It wasn't something that I wanted to do straight away. I just wanted to be a diver. I wanted to get underwater. I wanted to look at sharks and shipwrecks. And then the more diving that I did and the more I saw other instructors and dive masters at the time, I was like, okay, yeah, it's a cool job. I think I could probably do that. And then I sort of steered my journey towards that, and I became a dive master. I was an intern, actually in Spain, funnily enough. I was an intern in a dive center in Spain. And then I did my instructor course, and then, yeah, I did just snowballed after that. And I was diving all the time, constantly. And my education was just about teaching, really, teaching and diving. I've got several favourite local dive sites actually. I can't just say, right, this one's my favourite, because they're all really, really good. From a technical point of view, Cueva del Agua, which is our local cave diving site. It's a warm water spring. It's one of the only warm water spring cave dives in Europe, and it's amazing. It's a full-on technical cave dive. It's 7 kilometers long, the water's crystal clear, and it's 29 degrees all year round. So that's one of my favorites. In open water, I think one of the wreck dives, actually, the Naranjito, which is a really famous shipwreck here. It's covered in marine life. The ship's completely upright. You can swim inside it a little bit of penetration, but it's just an awesome dive. Any new divers that come to us, we quite often ask them a few questions, what they're interested in and what they want to do. And that's kind of really the most important thing for me. What is it that diver is interested in? Are they interested in just diving for fun on holiday, or are they interested in becoming a technical diver? Or find out what their journey is, really ask them sort of some simple questions. What is it you want to do? And then we can tailor make our courses and our excursions to them, rather than just being a number in an open water course. We really try and make these things quite specific to our customers. So yeah, asking the customers, what do you want? What are you interested in doing? It's not just about a certification. We really try and make it quite a personal service to them. So any diver that comes into the dive center, whether that's a complete beginner open water or a very experienced instructor or technical diver, one of the things that I really encourage them to take home with them, if they don't have one, is a really good dive computer. You can get some amazing dive computers on the market that cost thousands of euros, or you can get some really basic ones that are only 100 euros. But having a good one that's a bit future-proof, that's going to suit your diving now as an open water diver, that's also going to suit you later on in the future as maybe a technical diver or a deep diver or something like that. Having something that you don't have to keep changing, something that you're used to, something you understand completely. So I think, yeah, a good piece of equipment for any diver to have is a good dive computer. So my diving bucket list is pretty long, actually. So there's loads of places in the world that I'd still like to dive, but I think at the top of that list at the moment is Truk Lagoon in Micronesia. It's the place where there's so many shipwrecks left over from the Japanese fleet from the Second World War. It's tropical water, it's warm, you get a few sharks, there's lots of coral life there, but also some ginormous shipwrecks that you can spend hours and hours and hours exploring. So yeah, that's my top of the bucket list dive site at the moment.